come back, baby. So again I could pursue. Well, the road that leads to happiness, that happiness is you. Oh yeah. Well, I think my dreams have left me. That is the reason for my flight. Well, I think my dreams have left me. That is the reason for my flight. 'Cause I feel so blue and lonely when I lay down at night. Well, the fire doesn't warm me because my heart it feels so cold. Well, the fire doesn't warm me because my heart it feels so cold. Well, my dreams have been the only thing that I had left to hold. I tried so hard to hold you, but I just drove you away. Well, I tried so hard to hold you, but I just drove you away. And when you said you were leaving, I couldn't ask you to stay. Well, I come home in the evening, there's no one to say hello. And then I sit and read your letters, and the teardrops start to flow. Well, I told you that I loved you, but I never proved that it was true. Well, I guess that's why I sit here with the blues for you. Oh, yeah.
Hop the baba-doo-doo-doo, bring me sunshine.
Bring me sunshine
In your smile,
in your smile.
make me happy.
Make me happy.
All the while,
Oh, wow.
in this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Hello, good evening, and welcome to episode 222. That's 222. Oh, he hasn't changed it.
It's 223.
3, because it was 222 yesterday.
Even asked me that
today, it's 223. 323. Oh, what's an episode between friends? And it's going to be a wild one tonight because it's, what day is it? Sunday, there you go. Normally comes after Saturday, or they all roll into one at the moment. But ladies and gentlemen, it's a Sunday night and we're going to have fun tonight, and so are you, I hope. We're going to have loads of requests and all sorts of things, but right now, bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Lovely. All right then, so like and share, of course I can share. Welcome to episode 223. We always have the number of the day before on, so it's a bit confusing.
Even asked me that earlier what it was, and he said, "Is it 222?" And I said, "No, it's 223."
I know, but then it's written on there as well. You see, too many things. Anyway, like and share, 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 like and share.
We've definitely been doing this too long.
Too long in the lockdown.
Too long in the JiveStream.
Too long on the JiveStream.
I think what my slightly bonkers friend Ian is trying to impart to you is that we would love for you to press the like button on any platform that it's appropriate, and also share it to spread the love, spread the sunshine, spread the music, so that more people may partake in some fun silliness and swing and rock and roll.
Because unfortunately we don't seem to have the help of the algorithms.
No.
The algorithms of Facebook don't seem to be working in our favour. It's like Hunger Games. The odds are not in our favour.
No.
The algorithms are not ever in our favour.
It's before the watershed, unfortunately. I'd make an algorithm joke that's similar to Argo.
Okay. Well, maybe we can, like Tiz Was. Maybe like Tiz Was had its counter adult version in OTT, which was on late at night. We can one day do a late night version where you can tell all your jokes.
There won't be my jokes. There'll be
Brian Kingett's jokes.
Brian and Keith's and Steve's
not ours.
jokes.
We don't have any naughty jokes. Ours are all... Well, we've given up on ours because you keep telling your ones and they're better. Sending them to us. Send us some more jokes. Send us some requests. Meanwhile, I'm feeling happy. What key do we do this? Do this in C, so I'm going to play on my new toy instead of the trumpet today.
Oh, wait, you do the lead.
Oh well, I feel so fine today. Oh well, I feel so fine today. I got a letter from my baby, she's coming home to stay. Well, she's a tall, skinny mama, weighs about 90 pounds. Well, she's a tall, skinny mama, you weighs about 90 pounds. You won't see me no more when my baby comes around. Well, do you wanna jump, children?
Yeah.
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 Well, jump, 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 jump. Let the good time roll, let the good time fly. My mind. Yeah, feeling happy. So, I'll have my tea.
You have your tea.
I'll have my tea.
You have your tea.
I'll have my tea.
While we have a look.
Let us know who's watching and who isn't.
I'll let you know
Who's missing
who's
from roll
watching,
call.
and who has liked and shared.
Like a share, like a share, like a share.
So we have got in the Facebook house Old Nick Esquire, we have Peter Francis, we have Jane, Ed, Keith, Sue, 223 out of 223. Blimey.
Wow.
We have...
Well done, 223 out of 223. Who else is 223 out of 223? Let us know.
We have Ilsa from Paris. She says, Madeiris. Night from Paris, Madeiris. Marsha. We have Jan, June, April, Terry, Linda, Joan, Diane, Carsten, Tony Dino Corrigan. Over on YouTube, we have Wayne, Charlie Francois, of course. We have Jara. Hi there. Also irritated by the time shift. Oh, yes. I hope you didn't all miss the show or watch too early or too late. Because
Oh, yeah. So are we playing later or early now?
Depends how you look at it. We've got Alan Wheatley. We've got Michael Not in France. We have...
So we're on later now, aren't we?
Keith Rose from Paris. Rhoda's Efforts back.
We got up later, didn't we?
We have Lil Rondalise here and Roy. And then over on Twitch, we've got Keith, Michael Bernardi from Burgess Hill, Frank from the Netherlands, Gwen, Ina Poulsen, and that's it. Lurks.
So if we're actually on later now, so this is like an hour later for you guys, for some guys.
Yeah, in India, they don't change. They don't have daylight savings. Daylight savings. I've got to say,
you said India was our watch upside down.
That's right.
Is that true?
Yes.
Is that a true story? Apparently the time in India is, they used to turn the watches. The Brits, when they're over, they used to turn the watches the other way up. And that's how they knew what the time was.
Yeah, they don't have daylight savings. They're lucky, because I think it's stupid.
It's a bit pointless, isn't it?
Pointless.
You just go, oh, it's dark longer at one end, dark earlier or dark later.
If you're afraid of like losing daylight, then just get up an hour earlier. I mean, what's the difference?
Exactly.
I think
there was a Native American saying, wasn't there? Something only the white man would cut off one end of his blanket and sew it on the other end to make it longer, or something.
Yeah, that actually sounds quite accurate.
Although it was a meme on Facebook, so it could be made up
must
completely.
Be must
or
be
it could
true.
be Abraham Lincoln or Donald Trump.
Or Wayne Gretzky.
Oh.
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, exactly.
Next,
we're going to do a request, ladies and gentlemen, unless another request has come in. If not, we're going to do a request for Wheelie Does It. And we're going to do, once Vince puts the words up there, because they don't know. We're going to do Beat Me Daddy 8 to the Bar, which is one that every now and then during the Jive stream, someone has asked for it, and I've done it. But it was one that we used to do, but only with a girl singing, normally from the Satin Dolls.
3 girls singing.
Yeah, 3 girls singing and girls dancing. The Satin Dolls dancing and the Satin Dolls singing. Sometimes Cassidy did it on her own, but normally it was 3 of the Satin Dolls singing and 3 of the Satin Dolls dancing. So I will now attempt once again to sing it for you in my male dulcet tones rather than the 3 girls, and also we'll have a go at dancing. Luckily for you, probably Alex will take me off the screen while I'm doing that.
What key are we doing? Ready? Let's get this right. Oh, do you remember the key? It was C. It was C. C, yeah. It's C, wasn't it? Here we go. Intro. 1, 2.
In a little honky-tonk village in Texas, there's a guy plays the best piano by far. He can play piano in the way that you like it, but the way he likes to play is it too the bar when he plays. It's a ball, he's the daddy of them all. The people gather around when he gets on a stand, and when he plays, he gets a hand. The rhythm he beats puts the cats in a trance. Nobody there bothers the dance, but when he plays with the bass and guitar, they holler, oh, beat me, daddy, head to the bar. A plank, a plank, 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 a plank, a plank, a plucking on the keys. A rip, a rap, rip that, rip rap, ripping out with ease. And when he plays with the bass and guitar, the holler, oh, beat me, daddy, head to the bar. He plays a boogie, he plays it to the bar, a boogie woogie. That's the way he likes to play on his piano. And we all know that when he plays, he puts them on in a trance. The cats all holler, ray, you hear the man beat me, daddy, head to the bar. Honky-tonk village in Texas, there's a guy who plays the best piano by far. When he plays with the bass and guitar, they holler, beat me daddy, head to the bar. Well, people gather around when he gets on the stand, and when he plays, he gets a hand. The rhythm he beats puts the cats in a chance. Nobody there bothers the dancer when he plays with the bass and guitar. Holler, oh, beat me, daddy, head to the bar. Blink, blank, a blink, blank, a plunking on the keys. Well, a rip, rap, ripping out with ease. When he plays with the bass and guitar, holler, oh, beat me, daddy, head to the bar. Same goals in them, I think. Something like that. One of those moves.
You do it so well, Ian.
Thank you very much. Well, there is a video that they filmed of me doing it sillily during one of their rehearsals. All right, then. So, yeah, there you go. Beat Me Daddy H to the bar for Wheelie Does It. It's sort of more Ray McKinley style. For Ian Hartley, who's probably the only person that knows Ray McKinley.
Probably. No, I'm sure more people know Ray McKinley. We have a request for Darktown Strutters Ball from Jane.
Oh. Darktown Strutters Ball. Someone asked for that before. We never...
Didn't we do it? Did we do it once?
We haven't attempted yet.
We can do it though. We'll have to work that out. We'll work it out. All right, then. Well, we have one down here we should do, which is a request for Rose Padua, Ian Hartley, and Jane Narramore for her to have a dance. In fact, they can all dance together in a socially distant, like one of those quarantine videos. Put them all together. And it's called I Could Have Danced All Night from My Fair Lady. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. Why all at once my heart took flight. I only know when she began to dance with me. I could have danced all night. I'll never know what made it so exciting. Why all at once my heart took flight. I only know when she began to dance with me. I could have danced all night. Thank you very much. I go for Jane Nuttlemore, Rose Padua, and Ian Hartley.
Oh,
Mr. Hartley.
thank you, Rose has sent us another super sticker.
Whoa! I'll do it again for that. I could have danced.
And it says, keep it up, the super sticker says. I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. It's a, what is it? A dancing cucumber? Dancing pear? No, it's a pear lifting weights, and it says, keep it up. Like a pear, like a fruit pear. Lifting.
Well, there you go. Perhaps there's a fruity vegan message there.
How apt.
Yes.
Brian has sent us a joke. It's quite long, but it's quite good. It's like a list of things. It says the bookshop had a third off books today, including The Lion, the Witch, The Famous 3 1/3, Close Encounters of the Second Kind, The Two Musketeers, Two Men in a Boat, 33 1/3 Shades of Grey, 67 Dalmatians, A Tale of 1 1/3 Cities, The Taking of Pelham 82, The Dirty 8, Fahrenheit 300.6666 recurring, The Good, the Bad. I quite like that. That was from Brian. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Brian. Was that one of your own? Did you make that up? If not, where did you get it? We'd better get the book for when you're not around.
We did have a couple of other requests. Don't know if we can do them. A couple of Roy Orbison fans on YouTube here. Luke wants Pretty Woman. And who else?
Are you sure he wants the song?
Maybe he wasn't talking about the song. Maybe he's just wishful.
Wants a pretty woman.
Saying his wishes out loud. Oh, You Make Me Feel So Young for Rhoda. Let's Dance for Rhonda. Or is that you just saying
Chris
Let's Dance?
Montez?
I'm not sure if you're just saying Let's Dance to Michael or if you're...
Or is it a request?
Great job, Ian. That's a request. Oh, no, she's saying great job. I'm sure there was another Roy Orbison one here somewhere. Oh, yes. Michael says, but I can't even read it. Blue Boo. Oh, Blue Bayou.
Blue Bayou.
I think there's a typo in there making it hard to read. Blue Bayou.
On Blue Bayou.
Michael, not in France, would like to hear Blue Bayou.
Well, all those things were in the comments, and we will studiously, is that the right word?
Diligently.
Diligently, yeah, we'll have a look through anyway, and try and make a note of them, and hopefully see them all. Meticulously. Put them in again, just in case. Keep putting them in. If you really want us to do the song, keep doing it so we can see it in the comments. Otherwise, we've got 4,000 comments to read through. Hey?
Hennock, I haven't seen Hennock today.
What's Hennock
he
up
is.
to?
He says, let's dance some more. He's there. Hennock's there. Hi, Hennock.
Is he asking for the Chris Montez song as well?
No.
Or is everyone just saying let's dance?
No, I think they're just saying let's dance.
I think they're just saying let's dance. Oh, I think, cool, fair enough. So none of those we could actually do now. So I guess, as requested yesterday for June, or we were going to do yesterday for June Perkins, but it didn't quite happen. Today we're going to do it now. We'll do You Made Me Love You for June Perkins. You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me love you. And all the time you knew it. I guess you always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. You made me glad. But there were times, baby, you made me feel so sad. you made me cry for. I didn't wanna tell you, I didn't wanna tell you. I want some love that's true. Yes, I do, deed I do, sure I do. Gimme, 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 gimme what I cry for. You know you got the kind of kisses that I die for. You know you made me love you. I didn't want to do it, I didn't want to do it. All the time you knew it, I guess you always knew it. Made me cry for. I didn't want to tell you, I didn't want to tell you. You know you made me love you. Yes I do, indeed I do, sure I do. Give me, give me, give me, give me what I cry for. You know we got the kind of kisses that I die for. You know you made me love you. Yes I do. You know you made me love you. I resisted the temptation to fully Jolson it.
I didn't resist the temptation to Dixieland the ending there.
No. A Dixieland ending is always good. Always worked for Louis Prima to throw a Dixieland ending
That's
in
right.
anywhere you fancy.
Always worked for every New Orleans band.
So
ever.
what other birthdays have we got? Well, I won't mention that one. But Pablo Picasso. So now Boogie Challenge. No.
What? What are you? What? What is he going to
He's
chop
gonna
the piano into
chop
bits?
the piano into 3 bits and melt the end of it. Oh no, that's Salvador Dali.
No, make it into a cube.
So Pablo Picasso was born in 1881, Spanish artist. Born in Malaga, Andalusia. I can't say it. Andalusia, Spain. Died in 1973. And my sister, when she was over there, went to his house museum thing. You know, did you see it? No, where you go in and it's got, you look and the whole room is like a picture of Marilyn Monroe.
If you look at it from the right
I'm
angle.
not sure whether it's actually Marilyn Monroe or...
That's Dali.
Oh, is that Dali? Oh. Oh,
Okay.
someone went to... Oh, yeah. I like
Rewind.
Salvador Dali. So
one
Picasso's
thing-
house. Where's Picasso's
one
house?
thing we
no,
can-
I'll tell you, met
one thing
Picasso.
we can
Woody
definitely-
Allen. In Woody Allen's film, he met Picasso, didn't he?
One thing,
No, I know where he lives. Yeah, he's like...
you know where he lives?
Eh?
I thought you said, I know where he lives.
I know who he is.
Oh, I see.
I know who he is. I was just getting mixed up with where my sister went.
One thing we can definitely determine is Salvador and Dali Salvador Dali and Picasso.
We don't even know what we're talking about.
Pablo
It's a good
Picasso.
job this isn't a
Hang
program
on.
about art.
Have you ever seen them in the same room at the same time?
No.
So how do you know they're not the same person?
Exactly the same as Henry VIII and Elvis. Never in the same room at the same time, and their clothes. If you go to, this is mine and Ken's theory. Mine and Ken's theory. They're the same person because if you go to Gracelands and you go to wherever it is that Henry VIII's armour is and everything,
Tower of London.
and the Tower of London, yeah, about the same height, about the same size, right? Never see them in the same place at the same time. The clothes look remarkably similar. Both kings.
No, I thought it was Elvis and something to do with Egypt.
Rutger
No, Egypt.
No, that's my religion theory.
That Elvis is.
No, that's why a lot of people get very religious about Elvis. Is because basically Elvis, right, comes El was the male Egyptian god.
Right.
There was I think it was a male and a female god of the Nile, and El was the male god, and Vis is V-I-S means face, right, in French. So it's like face of God, Elvis, face of God, right? All Elvis's face looked like a god, especially a Greek god. When you see those, every time you see it, going one of those sculptures, it looks like Elvis's face, same nose.
Right.
Even the Statue of Liberty looks like a female Elvis. right? Look at Statue of Liberty. It's a bit Elvis, right? So it's coming through, and that was made in France. Elvis, face of God, right? And Memphis is a place in Egypt, and Elvis lived in Memphis. It all ties together. That's why people get all,
Very religious about Elvis.
yeah, basically, that's my theory.
Moving swiftly on.
Is it? It looks like I think that's probably a good time to have Italian time. Ciao, grazie. Come stai? Oh, you brushed your hair all nice at the front.
Yes, I did brush my hair all nice, just for you and them and for you. See, okay, so I want to be fast because there is many things to be announced today, and I want to. No chocolate's the first thing, but I want to finish on time. You will understand why, because there is a special announcement I'll make at the end of this section. So first of all, I want to read an email from Tony Neski, and he says, on Facebook, when I commented on the Broadway production on My Fair Lady was much better than the film with Audrey Hepburn, you asked if I've seen the original Broadway production. Perhaps, are you challenging me? And he said,
no, I just thought he was obviously too young to have seen it.
And he said, of course I saw it. I had front row seats in the Mark Hallinger Theatre in 1956. And of course, I keep my youthful appearance by swing dancing and daily baths in
Formaldehyde.
Yes, exactly that.
Formaldehyde.
Yes.
I can't hear what I'm saying over here.
He said, no, I didn't. Exactly. I didn't see the original in Broadway production, but I did wear out a record and later a CD of an original cast recording. I have seen the clips of the original Broadway cast on the web. Here's one of Miss Andrews singing my favorite number from the show, Wouldn't It Be Lovely? So there you go. But then he also says that...
I'll watch that. That's good. I'll see it.
Yeah. And he also made some suggestions on the upcoming Halloween celebrations. Okay, so what happened today and what is happening around the world? Here, where are you? Here. So today is National Greasy Food Day. Fabulous. So lots of chips, because chips are British things, and fish and chips will be just doing fine. It is also
explain to them in America that
chips are your fries, but they're chunky fries. You probably call them chunky fries, in fact. So that's, you can celebrate today by doing that. It is also in America. It is National Mother-in-Law Day. So make sure you get some flowers or chocolates or whatever your mother-in-law would like. Now, what happened on the 25th of October? So first of all, do you realize that in 2 months is Christmas? No, 25th of October, 2 months, and it is Christmas. But this is the future. Right now, let's talk about the past and history. On the 25th of October in 1952, the Mousetrap opens in London West End.
It's still going, isn't it?
The only thing that stopped it was...
The only thing that stopped it was the lockdown.
Okay, well, there you go. It says the Mousetrap, a murder mystery play by Agatha Christie, opened in London West End at the new Ambassador Theatre. The play has now run a record-breaking 23,074 performances, and in running at St. Martin Theatre. Is it still running, you were saying, Ian?
Well, I assume not because of the lockdown, because everything's shut down. It was until then, though, since that, 1952? Yeah. So, yeah, I think it ran all through everything else, but stopped by...
other factors. We shall change that because we are creative of a new future.
Streaming.
Maybe. And then in 25th of October 1964, the Rolling Stones, it says here, the British invasion of music continues when the Rolling Stones appear on Ed Sullivan's TV variety show. After the clean-out Beatles, the Stones were considered the opposite and became popular due to the very different style and content of the music together with the anti-establishment look. Well, they appeared on that TV show. Okay.
We lost the first time round. We beat them by ruining all their music.
Capito. All right, so now who was born on the 25th of October? Well, a few people are born on 25th of October. One of our very dear friend in California is Nancy Cartwright's birthday today. Happy birthday, Nancy, if you're watching us. She is appearing on our music video, King of Jive, right? She has a cameo appearance there, and she's a wonderful, wonderful friend.
There's a picture of us. There's a picture of us with her.
Oh, is that the picture?
That's
yeah.
With Cassidy and Rocco as well.
Okay. So you explain while I'll find my next page.
Nancy Cartwright, for those who don't know, amongst other things, and is most famous for being the voice of Bart Simpson, all the way through from the beginning till the end. She's been the voice of Bart Simpson.
31 years now.
39 years.
31.
31 years. The Simpsons seems like some modern cartoon to me.
Well, it's still going.
And like I keep saying, I only ever saw.
It's the longest
I've
running.
only ever seen it twice.
I think it's the longest running
both
show
times in
ever.
airports, and both times it was the same episode.
Yeah.
By weird coincidence. But she was fantastic. What other cartoons was she?
It's Rugrats was another big one. She's been in movies as well.
And she made her own movie.
She made her own movie, which we have a couple of songs
Fellini's In Search of Fellini.
Yes.
Which has La Dolce Vita in it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Oh, no, there's another song in it, doesn't it?
There's a couple of other songs.
Oh, you're back.
I'm back. I found my page. Okay. Also, Chad Smith, who is the drummer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's his birthday today.
I once sold a Christmas tree to Chad Smith.
Did you?
Yes.
Christmas tree. Tell us the story. Tell us.
I was visiting someone in LA for Christmas, and I was helping. Her brother had a stall, like a pop-up stall, on the corner of Hollywood Boulevard, and they basically went up to the big Christmas tree depot and brought them down and sold them on the corner. They call it roadsiding in America, but for people that were too lazy to drive 10 minutes out of the Hollywood, so they could just literally drive to the corner, pick up a Christmas tree and go. And we had like one Christmas tree left, and it was Christmas Eve, and we were just about to like throw it away and close up, and throw it away and close up, and this big SUV pulled in, really nice brand new SUV, blacked out windows, and this guy jumps out, and he had this, funnily enough, he had a big, what do you call it, like one of our jackets, like a big bomber jacket, baseball jacket with patches of The Simpsons all over it, sewn on the front. Nice little tie in there. And I was looking at the guy, and he had like a hat on, and he was kind of friendly, and he goes, oh yeah, I'll take the last Christmas tree. So we were loading it up, and we had Johnny Cash playing on the stereo, and he starts singing along to it, and I was like, oh, you like Johnny Cash? And I was all the time I'm thinking, I know this guy's face. He's quite tall. He's about this tall. And he's sort of singing along, and he starts talking about music. He was talking about music, and I said, oh, I'm in a band, and I gave him a card. And he goes, and I'm like, he says, oh yeah, I'm in a band too. I'm in a band. And I was like, and then it clicked. I just remembered who he was. And I said, you're Chad Smith, aren't you? From the Chili Peppers. And he went, yeah. I went, oh, great, nice to meet you. So it was quite a nice way to end off selling Christmas trees.
Well, here you go.
Happy birthday, Chad.
You have that.
I'm sure he'll remember.
Nice memories. Bene. And also, this is a date for you all to celebrate, because today in 1415, Henry VIII he wins the Battle of Agincourt. Today's celebration. Yes, what did I say? Oh, man, Henry V. Yes, it is.
It's just because Henry VIII is more famous, but it was Henry V.
No, that's right.
He won the Battle of Agincourt. British longbows.
We have one of our fans that is Agincourt reenactor, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Anyway, if you're watching, this is dedicated to you. You're celebrating with us. Okay, so also other birthdays. It is Ray Gelato's birthday. If you're watching, Ray, happy birthday. Buon compleanno. It is also Veronica Liang's birthday.
Wow.
Yeah. And it is also a very good friend. You went to school with her son. It's Lorraine Bulger's birthday.
And Jackson Sloan.
And somebody forgot to give me the memo. And Jackson Sloan's birthday. Oh my God, so many birthdays today. Okay, now, last announcement for me. So there is a special announcement. Tonight, after the show, you will have to go on ITV because the Olivier Awards are being presented. And our very dear friend, Cassidy Jansen, is one of the, she's been nominated for an award. So tonight, we will discover whether or not she won an award. So I want to repeat that because there is misinformation on the internet, including ITV. The award is at 9:30 and not 10:20. So please check it out. You can also, according to Telemix, you can also watch the awards live on YouTube at 9:30. So ITV 9:30, not 10:20, 9:30 ITV, or on YouTube. Voila!
Hey.
See,
Yes,
so let's finish on time so we can watch it.
Exactly. Our girl singer's up for an Olivier Award. Oi, da-da-da-dum, diddly-bum, diddly-boo, diddly-bum. Which, of course, talking about Agincourt, as you're saying, that's where that comes from as well. That's where that comes from, which is in England, for the Americans watching, that's a go-away sign, we say in England, but it's not, although Winston Churchill also used that for victory as well as that. That's used for victory and peace in places. And that, in England, is often used by Harvey Smith. It's called a Harvey Smith because Harvey Smith used it. Is that right, isn't it? I've seen video of him using it. Harvey Smith, the horse jumper. Sorry? He did it for victory as well. But people use it because it meant in the Churchill film, she says what it means, doesn't she? In the Churchill film, It's Finest, Darkest Hour. Yeah, what did she say in that? Oh yeah, up your bum. That's all right to say, isn't it? In the watershed. That's what she says it means, up your bum. Anyway, it basically means go away. But it comes, by all accounts, it comes from Agincourt, the Battle of Agincourt, and the British fighting the French when the bowman, the British longbowman, big longbow, which was at the time was probably the epitome of modern technology of fighting armory, and that was their bow fingers. You had to use two fingers to pull back the longbow. It was that strong, and you had to be very strong to pull those pounds, and they would pull it back. And so, but apparently the French used to cut their fingers off, didn't they? If they caught the British bowmen, they would cut their fingers off so that they couldn't use the longbow. So what they used to do is when they saw the French, they'd all go like that, saying, "We've still got all our fingers, look out," basically. Luckily, we're all friends now and we all get on together, but that's history and that was a long time ago.
I also learned that.
That was when we were still under French, quote-unquote, Norman rule, and everyone spoke French in England, or anyone who wanted to get anywhere spoke French. And when King Henry V beat the French at Agincourt, his communication back to England that we'd won was the first time a king had written, a king or queen had written in English in England for 300 years, I think. 400 years? Something like that, yeah. There you go. That was really interesting, wasn't it?
It's also Earl Palmer's birthday today.
That's right. Are we ready for that now? Oh, we are, yes. There we go, yeah. No, we're not. We're not ready for that yet. I was going to mention that.
Someone else mentioned it. That's
no,
why.
we know that. It's written down there, but I was going to mention it when we do songs with Earl Palmer on, which is not difficult to do because Earl Palmer played on nearly everything. But before we're going to do that, we're going to do, because Tony Neski was mentioned, we're going to do a song for Tony Neski and for Veronica Liang because it's her birthday. So there you go. Tony Neski because he's really young and didn't see the Broadway production of My Fair Lady because he's way too young. And Veronica Liang for her birthday. This is Karina Karina. Karina, Karina, where you been so long? Karina, Karina, where you been so long? Ain't had no lovin' since you been gone. Karina, 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 I love you so. I love Karina. I tell her what I do. I love Karina. Tell her what I do. I pray every night. She loves me too. Karina, 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 Karina. I love you so. I left Karina way across the sea. I left Karina way across the sea. If you see Karina, send her home to me. Karina, 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 I love you so, yeah now. Karina, Karina, why don't you come on home? Karina, Karina, why don't you come on home? I'm mighty tired of being all alone. Karina, 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 I love you so. Karina, Karina, I love you so. Karina, Karina. There you go, Karina, Karina, in a Big Joe Turner sort of fashion, done by many people there. And that was for Tony Neski and Veronica Liang. And I've got to say, no one's probably going to remember this, but there was a club in London called Bumbles on the rock and roll scene, Bumbles, which was 50s Flash. 50s Flash doing the music. Back in the 1980s where we used to go, Wood Green area in London. And we used to go there, and I remember standing there when 50s Flash used to play that song, and I'd stand there by the dance floor if I wasn't dancing, in my suit, miming to it, singing that along, and thinking I'd love to sing that. And who would have thought that years later I'd be on a live stream singing it all to you, eh?
Who'd have thought, indeed?
Who'd have thunk?
Who'd have thinked?
Who'd have thinked it?
Never too late for a cheeky like and share.
Cheeky like and share.
Anyone that joined after the like and share. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Not begging. No, begging's too strong. Plea, that's a good one. Thanks.
A plea.
The like and share plea. It's never too late to like and share because they can always rewind and watch from the beginning or jump in where we are at for the last 10 minutes. So give us a like, give us a share, like the Facebook page so that we can keep up with you or you can keep up with us, and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that when we release new videos, you'll get notified. And when you do subscribe, you also have to turn the notifications on because YouTube don't know what the word subscribe means and they make it useless by not telling you, even when you're subscribed, when our new stuff's released. So you have to turn both things on. Yes.
Oh, Grants has got something
I've
else.
finished my sentence. Ooh, yes.
Just to clarify quickly, it just got last minute. So there is actually it's both. So there is this is for the Olivier Awards. It is both 9:30 on YouTube, repeated later on ITV at 10:20. So that's clarifying this for you.
There you go. So everybody watch our girl singer, Cassidy, getting in and hopefully I'm sure she's going to win an Olivier Award. It's like the Oscars for the West End for musicals for American people who don't know. I don't know what it is in America for Broadway. Anyway, it's
Tony.
a Tony. So it's like the Tony basically. And for those who don't know that, is that named
The Nesky Awards.
the Nesky Awards?
No, the Tony Awards.
Tony Nesky Awards. I was going to say it's named after Tony Newley, but it wouldn't be, would it? Not over there. Anyway, it's the Olivier, obviously named after Laurence Olivier and Laurence Olivier's name. And it's basically like, for those who don't know West End theatre, it is the pinnacle of someone's career to be nominated for an Olivier Award. It's like being nominated for an Oscar if you're an actor in the movies. So there you go. Cassidy Jensen is nominated for one. They're on tonight at 9:30. If she wins, which I'm sure she will, make sure you go on her Facebook page and go, we heard about this on the JiveStream, we love you, you're amazing, you won, and all that sort of thing.
If she wins, there's no way we can afford her ever again.
Yeah, and if she wins, we'll pay her thousands of pounds to come back on the JiveStream as a phone-in to say hello. All right, so must be time for... What? Why? We just finished the song. Yeah. We just finished Karina. Go, competition time. La, 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 la. All right, competition time, ladies and gentlemen. The question was...
You're having a laugh, aren't you? You're having a laugh.
Having a laugh.
How many days ago was it that we asked this question?
Having a laugh. What was the question? Remember the question? It was your question. Why? Because you forgot.
I'm never going to remember.
Well,
There's
we won't
no
find
chance.
The question was, if you remember, it was actually...
No, we don't. That's why we asked you.
Yeah, the question was, if you remember, what label did Ray Campy record on, and who was the producer and founder of that label? Which is quite a hard question, but a few people got it right.
There you go. And the answer was...
The answer was Rolling Rock Records from California, and Rockin' Wonnie Weiser was the actual producer.
There you go. I knew it was Rolling Rock. I didn't know who the producer was. I thought you were going to say Rockin' Roy Williams for a minute then. That's a whole nother label. All right then. So here we go. And we have some people on the wheel. And 3, 2, 1. Spin, spin, spin the wheel of fortune. Round and round the wheel goes, and where it stops, nobody knows. Who? Hillary Ramsey. It's Mrs. T-shirt. Mrs. JiveStream T-shirt. Hey! Fantastic. There you go, Hillary Ramsey, a winner. All right then. So now, as mentioned a minute ago by Alex, it is Earl Palmer's birthday. Earl Cyril Palmer, he was born. Earl Palmer, who, for those who don't know, was a fantastic jazz, rock and roll, swing, soul drummer even. He was basically an all-round drummer and was born in 1924 on this very day and passed away in 2008 in September. And he was, by Google's account, one of the inventors of rock and roll. I imagine he did have something to do with the creating the template of the rock and roll drummer, for he played on nearly everything. He started off as jazz and swing, but he played on, well, songs we're going to do now, but also on Little Richard stuff, Fats Domino, on nearly all. He became a session musician. He played it, and then later on, they even used to use him in Motown. They used to send in the stuff to LA for him to record the drums on. So he was on everything. Anyway, we're going to do a couple of songs if we have time for you that include his drumming on, and Peter's going to do his bestest Earl Palmer impression, and the first one is mellow saxophone. I'm gonna rip it, rap it, really bop it, ooh, Davy Crockett, every time I hit a mellow saxophone. I wanna rumba, shamba, do my mama, hold my baby on the summer, every time I hit a mellow saxophone. I wanna run, 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 roll, 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 bop, bop, bop. I wanna rip it, rap it, really bop it, ooh, Davy Crockett, every time I hit a mellow saxophone. Rap it, really bop it, ooh, Davy Crockett, every time I hit a mellow saxophone. I wanna ramba, samba, do my number, hold my baby on the summer, every time I hit a mellow saxophone. I wanna run, 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 roll, 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 bop, bop, bop. I wanna rip it, rap it, really bop it, Davy Crockett, every time I hit a mellow saxophone. Well, 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 every time I hit a mellow saxophone. Mellow saxophone, Big John Porterman is mellow saxophone. Wildly mellow. Which original had, obviously, Mr. Earl Palmer playing on. He's a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and one of the most prolific studio musicians of all time. Played on thousands of records, it says there, obviously, as we said, Little Richard's hits, Fats Domino's hits, You've Lost That Loving Feeling, Whoa, That Loving Feeling by the Righteous Brothers, and a song list of classical TV and film soundtracks. According to one obituary, his list of credits reads like the who's who of American popular music of the last 60 years. So you can Google him there, Earl Palmer, if you don't already know him. He played on nearly everything. And here's another one, which happened to also be down on our list here as a request for Marcia Fiorentini, if that's right how you say it, Fiorentini.
A Patreon backer.
A patron. And this is that famous rock and roll song, Rockin' Robin, which is why it swings. He made it swing. Yeah. He rocks in the treetops all day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jive Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. A rockin' robin, a rockin' robin. Well, the blue rockin' robin goes, we're really gonna rock tonight. Well, every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in a tall oak tree, the wise old owl, the big black crow, are flapping their wings and bow go go. Rockin' robin, rockin' robin. Well, the blue rockin' robin goes, we're really rockin' rock tonight. I played a little raven and a blackbird stand, taught him how to do the hop and it was grand. He started going steady and I bless my soul. He outfought the buzzard and the REO. He rocks in the treetops all day long, hopping and a bobbing and a singing a song. All the little birds on Jive Street love to hear the robin going tweet, tweet, tweet. A rockin' robin, a rockin' robin. Well, the blue rockin' robin, cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Yeah, now, blow, Johnny. Rockin' Johnny. Taught him how to do the bop, it was grand. He started going steady and I bless my soul. He outbopped the buzzard and the REO. He rocks in the treetops all day long, hopping and a bobbing and a singing a song. All the little birds on Jive Street, I love it, the robin going tweet, tweet, tweet. A rockin' robin, a rockin' robin. Well, a blue rockin' robin, cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Well, a blue rockin' robin, cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Well, a blue rockin' robin, cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Yeah. Tweet, tweet, tweet-a-little-little. There you go, old Palmer for you, making those songs swing all through his lifetime. We'll see you tomorrow, but right now, when we finish here, if you know and love Cassidy Jansen, go to ITV or the YouTube Telemix, and watch the Olivier Awards and support our Cassidy, and let us know what you think. Meanwhile, we'll see you tomorrow for what is a Monday. Hopefully, we'll have a Monday movies. Stick one of our videos up for you.
Oh yes.
And any requests. Meanwhile, I will meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye bye. Cha cha. To the pip. Cheerio. TTFN. Tally ho. See you later. So long. Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. See you tomorrow. Cheers. ITV now on YouTube for Cassidy's Olivier Award.
Quick, change the channel!
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make her the cutest I've ever seen. Give her the word that I'm not a rover, and tell her that the lonely nights are over. Mr. Sandman, I'm so alone, ain't got nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover, and tell him that it's lonesome not to roll for Mr. Sandman. I'm so alone, ain't got nobody to call my own. So please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give him a pair of eyes with a come hither gleam. Give him a lonely heart like Pagliacci, and lots of wavy hair like Liberace. Mr. Sandman, someone to hold would be so peachy before we're too old. So please turn on that magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring us, please, 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 Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream.
Sha-da-da-da-do-ah. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make her the cutest I've ever seen. Give her the word that I'm not a rover, and tell her that the lonely nights are over. Mr. Sandman, I'm so alone, ain't got nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman.